Mr. Speaker, sir, I gave a privileged notice against the Honorable Prime Minister. When a privileged notice is given, it should be conveyed to the Honorable Member concerned with a note whether it is allowed or disallowed. That is the tradition. When a privileged notice was given against the Honorable Minister of Home Affairs, the Honorable Minister himself from the Ministry conveyed to the Honorable Member concerned about the status and it was disallowed. If it has been accepted fair enough, you can say so. If not, I should have the privilege to know and I should be told on what grounds it was disallowed. This is the minimum a member could accept. I found from the book by Kaul and Sakdhar that this has always been the practice. Therefore, I would urge upon you to inform me of the status of the privilege notice. I should get to know whether it is allowed or disallowed, whether it is right or wrong. The status of the notice should be provided to the member concerned. Mr. Speaker, I have gone through the privilege notice given by Sri Priya Ranjan Das Munshi and also I have received a reply from the Honorable Prime Minister. I would like to give the ruling on the privilege notice right now. Sri Priya Ranjan Das Munshi gave a notice of question of privilege on 9th May 2002 alleging that the Prime Minister had misled the House on 1st May 2002 while intervening in the discussion on the motion regarding Gujarat situation. I had called for the comments of the Prime Minister on the notice of Sri Das Munshi which have since been received. Sri Das Munshi had started in his notice that the Prime Minister, while seeking to clarify misgivings about certain portions of a public speech made by him at Goa, started on the floor of the House and I quote, whatever I said about Islam is as follows. Wherever such Muslims live, they tend not to live in coexistence with others, not to mingle with others. Instead of propagating their ideas in a peaceful manner, they want to spread their faith by resorting to terror and threats. Sri Das Munshi contended that in the video recording of the speech of the Prime Minister made by him at Goa, the word such had not been used before the word Muslims, and by this interpolation an attempt was made to alert the meaning of the sentence. Sri Das Munshi alleged that this amounted to misleading the House by the Honorable Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, while admitting that the videotape of his speech made at Goa does not contain the word such, has stated that no one who reads my entire speech and takes note of the tribute I have paid to the tolerant and compassionate teachings of Islam can be in any doubt that my reference in the second paragraph is only to followers of the militant Islam. A clarificatory note statement of this effect was issued by the Prime Minister on 14th April 2002, and the Prime Minister's office also released the entire text of his speech to the media with necessary correction. The Prime Minister has also stated that it is this corrected version from which I read out the relevant paragraphs while speaking on the Gujarat situation in the early hour of May 1st, 2002. I am inclined to accept the clarification given by the Prime Minister. No question of privilege is therefore involved in the matter. Stop.